Disclaimer. This essay is not a joke. If you laugh, you are laughing at the absurdity of life, not of my words. I've done my best not to hyperbolize this issue. Simply bring it to light. I offer you an empirical measure and my own analysis, nothing more. I hope my insistence does not make me seem disingenuous, but please take the words I speak seriously. This essay is not a joke. We've all had a hamburger. It's a quintessential food, American or not. Beef on bread with classic fixins, ketchup, mustard, pickles, maybe lettuce and tomato. A formula that's simple and elegant. Nothing special about it, but nothing broken. Potential between two buns. You might not spend much time devoted to thinking about this mundane food item, but I have. I want to break down the hamburger. I want to break down what it is, what function it serves, and most importantly, how to improve it. First of all, let's define in the simplest terms what a burger is. In its most basic form, a burger is simply a patty between two buns. For the sake of this essay, let's simplify even further. Specifically, a beef patty. Chicken burgers and veggie burgers will have to wait their turn. Next, let's define some optional ingredients. I will be primarily drawing my recipes from various QSR establishments, since this is likely where the bulk of burgers are consumed by the average person. Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, maybe even Five Guys or In-N-Out if we're feeling frisky. The optional ingredients are very diverse, but the short list is cheese, ketchup, mustard, pickles, lettuce, tomato, and onion. None would scoff at these ingredients. More exotic fixings might include an egg, onion rings, special sauce, or mozzarella sticks. But even with these simple definitions, we've made a diverse array of different burgers to be able to customize. You could have a plain burger, a cheeseburger with ketchup. Any number of ways to please the palate. This is an adequate definition of the burgering experience. We've narrowed it down to a slim array of foods that could all be included in the burger. Now that we've established this, let's talk about the main event. The double hamburger. I want to pull the curtain back here. I've been talking about burgers for so long because I have a bone to pick. The idea of a double patty to me is absolutely senseless. A lot of people might not think twice about it, and rightly not. What's wrong with it? It's just more burger, right? Let's take this flawed notion, peel back the sloth we indulge by taking this matter for granted. Let's say you want a single cheeseburger. You stop at Burger King, you pay the $1, you leave happily. On the burger, you receive a pickle, mustard, and ketchup. For those of us who dislike mustard, perhaps we ask them to forego that ingredient. Perhaps some would ask for it plain. Many still would not specify any change, preferring the full Montgomery. All of these adjustments tailor the burger to the eater's needs. The burger experience is enhanced by each tweak. I ask you then, what would be changed by adding extra ketchup? Extra ketchup would make a mess. An extra pickle would overpower the beef. Extra mustard might make things too tart. Still, even if some madman wanted these extras, they would be free to add. Now, I ask, what is added to the burger experience if you add another patty? If you make your cheeseburger a double? What is added when we allow ourselves to slip into greed for meat, into envy for the hypothetical double burger eater? I'll tell you, 69 cents. The burger experience is not changed by stacking another patty on top of the same patty. It's the same burger, made senselessly more thick. The beef is now overpowering to each other ingredient. The careful recipe tossed to the wind in favor of a mindless addition of another patty. Does adding another patty significantly change the flavor? No. It's the same ingredient, but more. Is it worth 69 cents to add this second patty, this symbol of gluttony on our burgers? No. The difference in beef is minuscule. Sure, you think, it's double the beef. But is double really all that much extra? Each Burger King patty is a mere 1.7 ounces, and a double cheeseburger might be cheaper than 2 cheeseburgers, but the difference there too is meager. Either waste your money on 2 patties with an askew recipe, or pay an extra 31 cents to have 2 full, robust burgers. We cannot reduce the burger to a patty alone. We are not driven by a lust for beef. Imagine then how much could be saved by simply choosing the single cheeseburger instead. If we're charitable and assume one only goes to Burger King once per week, that's a savings of $35 annually. $35 can buy lots of things that are way better than a double cheeseburger. 2 fascinating answers to this conundrum come in the form of the Big Mac, which compensates for extra patties with an extra bun layer and extra fixins. The Whopper 2 adds horizontal mass instead of vertical to make sure the surface area of the burger remains proportional. These are 2 robust burgers who have taken their recipes into consideration, to be sure, but they still outstrip the humble cheeseburger in price. One could buy 2 cheeseburgers at McDonald's for the price of a Big Mac, and 3 cheeseburgers for the price of a Whopper at Burger King. Ask yourself, is secret sauce and lettuce truly worth extra $2.99? Is more surface area truly worth the additional $3.19? Are we simply bought by flashy names and brands? Are we so easily swayed by the false pride eating these meals offers? Do not fall for the wrath of these corporations. Taking these considerations for granted is what big businesses build their empires on. Don't consider the burger. Simply consume, they implore, wafting the scent of their so-called special sauce beneath your nose. They lower themselves before us, grinning their wicked grins, inviting us to play in the muck with them, to toy with the simple and the elegant, and make us the accomplice, hiding behind golden arches and the mask of a king like cowards. When my father would indulge in the rare fast food trip, he would always be sure to order from the dollar menu or value menus, and years later, after testing each menu item, I see his wisdom. Do yourself a favor. Stick to the single cheeseburger. Try some jalapeno poppers if you must. Or try a new dipping sauce. Don't be bought by your own gluttony. 1 patty, 1 burger.